Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see. You can hear me fine? Okay, nice. Let's see, what did Bitcoin do? Let's see first. This USD. Oh, that's an old chart. Did I do XBT USD? I guess. Okay. So for now, we are rejecting the expected zone. Let's see. Okay, I just want to refresh something here. There. Okay. And see if you have a local setup. Okay. So we did a nice rejection. It's a, we can, yeah, it's a failed regain retest, I guess, because we wicked above, lost the move up, and we did a retest here. But you need to take profits in this area. So let's just see what Bitcoin will do. Yeah. I'm still looking for a move down because this is a nice zone to reject for first. Oh, we did this retest already. So for now, I guess the levels we want to hold this range is either the top range here, something like 20 or 30, 420 maybe. If not, I'm looking at the 11,360 range. So we'll see. I still think we, let's see, actually it's better to look in the other chart here. Well, I still think we will test this zone at some point. We can, because on higher time frames, still can test a little bit lower. Starting to look scary if we go down in this zone, but I want a wick down in this zone, and then I want to hold here. That's what I'm looking for, to be honest. We can take a quick look at the other alts. So let me just refresh here because my stream is super behind. Okay, now I think I'm back. Okay, could most of you try to just type something in chat because I'm trying to unlock 20 people chatting at the same time badge or something. That would be great. And then after a while, just stop so people wanting to request a ticker can do that. Okay, so let's look at some alts. Okay, I was marking this zone previously. They did this zone, the stop loss area almost. So, okay, thank you for the follow. This was a decent test. Now they're trying to break the same as Bitcoin. So they want to hold the top area now, I think. So what they're trying to gain is this more or less the same as Bitcoin. It's a little bit different, but still. So the the big task is to start gaining this zone, so it's still a bit to go. Algo. See. So they held this area, rejecting this area as we expected. So what I was trying to show here is we need to wait for a gain of this zone. They will most likely reject up here at first, maybe up here, and then try to buy the pullback to the previous failure zone. I think you want to take the failure here because of the levels here. They might bounce it here, but most likely they will test something in this zone. And the rejection now is just confirming that this is an important zone. Okay, Atom. I'm going to follow my line. So they rejected a decent zone, I guess. Yeah, here. Can start gaining this area. We want to buy the pullback. So they already tested the top here. So we don't want them to test this again after gaining. So either a higher low of this, or maybe this area. When it's left, they will most likely go back all the way here. So that will give a possible entry. Yeah, we want this to hold. Okay, so little history here, but they did test a decent zone. Re-entry. Yeah, I guess just these levels maybe. Feels like buying the top a little bit, but still. Val did a retest here. Same area. You don't want to break this. So I guess wait for a test of at least here. And then they wanna hold the previous breaker stop loss maybe below here or something. Band rejected. Actually wicked a little bit above. Most likely want to hold. Yeah, I guess they could go down here. Maybe they will try to hold the previous failure here. At least for a long ad, it's okay. I don't usually like to do new positions on stuff like this. Then I'm usually, if I want to take a retest like this, I usually want to enter on stuff like this. So this looks better for a wick. We have a big cluster like this. Right now, most likely want to hold here, but still. See, this one actually wicked below. So we did mark this area too, so the lower zone. No, we didn't. Oh, it was just a black. Okay, so they did a double bottom. So that's why I'm when I was on earlier today, I marked this because they need to gain this now for this pair to be interesting because of the double bottom or lower low here. They need to gain this again. So now this is resistance. So yeah, they need to gain. Then we can take a retest. PCH, the lower zone, or yeah, almost at least. So I did a high low of this because I didn't hold this. They had to test lower. So PCH is trying to gain now, and the same here. We need to wait for gain, and then try to buy the same zone again. BLC, to the lower zone. And same here, need to wait for gain, and they are gaining, trying to gain at least. They did already do the pullback to the level, so that's okay. And went higher. Yeah, they probably want to hold more or less this zone now. BNB. Retest up here. So I did the breakout. It will most likely test this zone again. So this zone. So just wait for a retest. Might even wait for a little bit dip below and short the, so they can do something like this. And then take it here as high low. See, this one didn't hold. It did the move down. It was at a critical zone. We did the move down first, so wait for it to gain. At least test the top, because if it's testing the top, it's and closing above this failure, it's quite likely to hold zone on a retest. Comp did the move down, so now they are trying to gain, so maybe a little bit higher, then try to buy the zone because of this. This one did a move down too, but didn't lose this. It did a higher low. So same as the other one. Wait for a gain. I think Dash did a nice retest, yeah. So many people are looking for this for retest, and sometimes it will do this test. Bitcoin did more or less this test, the top, but this was the high level support it wanted to hold after gaining, and it didn't. And then it struggled to get above, but when it did, and it came back and held it, and it's the same level here. So we don't want to break this now again, to be honest. And what are they trying to hold now? We already tested this. Yeah, they need to hold this zone, I think. But it's looking a little bit, yeah. I wouldn't. It's much better to add on a position in levels like this. Doge, better to buy in the Bitcoin pair. Dots held this zone as scheduled, but if they don't hold this one, we will try to do a higher low. Yeah, I don't think I. Yeah, just wait for a gain and try to buy this zone. So maybe something like this. Down again. So the lower part of this zone and even down to here. It can hold this one, but the stop loss isn't that good. ENJ. Yeah, wait for a gain. I guess we can touch here. I want maybe to close a little bit higher, and then could buy this zone, I guess. See that the zone is well respected. EOS still hasn't done much. Try to hold this zone. Yeah, wait for a gain because of this. Did retest this. Yeah, it gained this here. So this one is the always 51% hacking coin. Yeah, at least test up here and try to hold this area. ETH. whatever. So it's trying. So now we probably want to hold this area to maybe here. The retest here was nice, and this area was the previous top. So it finally gained and retested this again after using it. Previous top. So ETH, it's doing more or less the same as Bitcoin, I guess. So it's trying to gain important stuff, but it was more extended. So yeah, but if you can break this range, you can test quite a bit higher. So, yeah, wait for some gain. This one didn't hold the top zone. Yeah, we want to gain of this first because before this is why this one is interesting, and we don't want to break this range. So I already tested this zone. Yeah, I think it. We want this one to hold here. There. I think we just want to hold the top range. Maybe do a hello down here. Wait for a gain. I guess we can get a big dump. Good retest down here. Already held the top zone. Yeah. Starting to look scary if it starting to lose this zone, but at least look for a setup. So it could even dump lower, but wait for a move above and long the zone. I think this one is trying, yeah, it's doing higher lows. Now we probably want to hold, see, yeah, this area could be nice for a retest. IOST, this was wait for, yeah, it tested nicely again. Just need to gain this area now and try to do a retest. Broke out there. Whatever. I guess it's on. Oh, stomach was rumbling. I see. Yeah, tell the failure here. I think it will hold the top range here. It will most likely try to break out now, and then this zone can be a possible area to long, just scale in here. But yeah, it's depending on most of these pairs. I'm mostly looking for longs at this point, but if they start moving, Bitcoin is dumping. I'm guessing that most of them, at least the ones that has already gained, will do a dump below, and you can short the previous tops for a failure to gain retest. So, but for now, I'm still looking for longs. I'm trying not to buy the top zone and waiting for a proper retracement, and I'm mostly looking for longs on those I already have longs on from before. I'm just adding at the low levels to hold. So I don't like playing top range like this. But if I'm already long from below, I can add. So if I long this, I could ladder in this range, for example, for a hold. So this retest was okay. Did already do the move up and down and up, and now it's, yeah, it needs to hold a higher low here, I think. Link. This one held after moving. So yeah, look for something like this. It already tested again, so it needs to hold for now. It needs to hold testing like something like this. It needs to hold this range. If it goes above here, then this zone is interesting. To see, didn't retrace as much as we thought for now. This entry is more like if Bitcoin dumps a little bit, so then this zone can be an entry. Maker. I haven't looked at this before, but gain here. Then interesting. Neo. Help here. So wait for a gain. Guess we want to hold something like this now. So someone. Yeah. Some questions soon. Let's see. Yeah. We need to gain here. We did. Oh, sometimes the chart is lagging behind. Come on. Update. Yeah. So there. So we did hold the range. That's a high low. We need to gain now. For now it's rejecting. So this is the move down. Gain here. Then it's getting interesting, I guess, for a long in this area. Yeah, wait for gain. It did this move, I guess, but yeah, we need to hold this area. Did I have low? Wait for gain. See. So this is level to hold. If not, go up here and test, and maybe go here. If it's going up, most likely testing this area. So buy a retrace. This was a decent long, I guess, but yeah, this zone looks better looking at with stop loss and so. Rune. Held, retest. Yeah, I need to gain. Maybe hold this now. I think I did this one. Yeah, I enter long on this level. I didn't have a long from before, but yeah, I just ladder in from here. Let's see what did I do. Ladder in from here and down to here. Because I wanted a tighter stop loss, so yeah. I like this zone. But now we need to gain. I don't want it to go back here again. This one, I think I got stopped, actually. I think this one just tagged my stop. I want a hold of the high range, and I went in a little bit too early. Was entering a lot of orders, and I should have waited for a tag up here. It didn't. Might be the reason for it going lower, I don't know. But I had my stop loss below this wick, so it just tagged it. But these initial orders are just like 0.2% of the account, and then I will be adding more heavily if they are gaining with a stop loss at the average entry. I didn't buy this one. No. Here I'm waiting for a test of this range again. I don't have a position on this one, even though it should have, because it did the proper things. This one is nice. I didn't trade this one. Looking for a retest there. Yeah, I don't remember what this storage A was. So many coins, and I don't care what they are. PX, didn't I do this one? No. Okay, this was SNX. Okay. Yeah. This one at least trying to hold the low area. hasn't really gained properly yet, so it can get up in this area by a retest here, I guess. It will want to do a high low now, so stop below this. Didn't I chart this? Oh yeah, so no entry for this for now. Look for a proper short setup. I don't like shorting these because, yeah. Wait for it to close below something at least, and then try to short the retest. This zone actually looks decent, I guess, for a short. Yeah. What is this? Okay, I did the same type of setup I like to play. So gain and play. For stuff like this, I don't want to buy the top range. So I set letting some orders in the bottom range we want to hold, and if I don't get filled, I don't care. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the follow. TRX trying to gain now. I guess it's looking okay. Just need to hold these levels now. I don't like longing TRX, to be honest. I like shorting it. This, put this. Wait for gain on uni. If you got in early, it's okay to add. But I would like to add to longs when going up here and playing the same type of setup we have seen a lot of times now. So to just play the lower part of the zone to fail, that we previously failed, I mean. So I saw someone requesting wet. One is not looking. Yeah, I guess it retested this stuff here. So now you probably want it to go up here and try to hold this range now. This was a decent short earlier. And it did go back to a decent zone. I have some wet from the low area. Let's see, 2 seconds. I think maybe I added to check my app. Yeah, I did add in this zone, so my stop loss is below these wicks now. I just did a tiny add. When I'm adding, I'm just usually leaving my stop loss just above my average entry when I'm adding this low. And when you're starting to gain more levels, I will move my stop loss up. Waves. I think I have some chats to follow up on. Yeah. So this one did proper things, I see. Didn't trade this for some reason. Guess it did somewhat of a retest, try to hold the top zone. Yeah, just need to gain. And then, yeah, pretty much the zone it's at now. You will need to hold from this zone and maybe onto here. Some more, just pumping. Maybe we should check this in the Bitcoin pair because I think this is one of the coins traded. Oh, XMR BTC. Okay, brain. Yeah, it gained, failed to hold here, gain again, and this time they held it. And do we have some history? Oh yes, we have. Yeah, okay, I looked at this earlier today, I remember now. So they are actually trying to break out now. And now we want to hold the lower part of this zone at least. course, they can go back, test this range and do a higher low and try again. So I wouldn't buy up here. I could add to it, I guess. Okay, XMR. XRP. It's in the same range. Yeah, it's need to break this 26 range now and to test higher. My next profit target is did I do? I think, yeah, this range. So let's see. So the entry here, yeah, this was the one I almost got stopped on because it went a little bit below. But still okay. See, just still higher low, so it needs to gain this down. And really see how good, yeah, it could achieve here, I guess, and try to hold the same range. Oh, so many crap coins. Okay. It held at the upper zone, I guess. So wanted to gain this area. I think I would actually wait for it to go up here to enter and buy this zone on the retest from here and down to here. Because if we can get up in this area, you want to hold these previous lows. Fine. Still high low, need to gain. I'm not touching this before it can start gaining. And then I will look for this zone to hold. I guess they have some stuff here. So it could test up here and try to hold these. But yeah, I will wait. If this gets some hype again, it can go quite high, I guess. But for now, most of the most hyped coins hasn't really gained much. So this one, now we want to, this was, I placed this after the dump down here, I think. So we want to go up here and hold this now. Because this zone here is already tested. So we want to hold the high low now. Why did I use this level? Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. ETH. And yeah, I'll check it out soon. Almost done, yeah, 2 coins left. Already tested the previous move down to low. The lower part of it, the higher part of it, higher low. Yeah, don't want to lose this now. We're trying to gain previous levels. So we already tested this. Yeah, I think if they can come up here, they want to hold this range. Rex need to gain, yeah. Up here, hold this, something like that. It's also the previous failure here, so that looks good. Okay, I need to check the chat because I've been too busy not looking at the chat. Okay, scrolling sounds. So I mainly trade USDT Scholar. I trade Doge coin and BTC pair, and some of the bigger alts I'm buying sometimes in BTC pair, but I like to trade USDT for now. Also XRP and the big alts have better volume in the USD pair. I like that. And I can short in the USD pair. How do I keep track of so many positions? When I'm doing entries, I usually try to enter maybe 5 altcoins at a time in one direction. Because if I'm doing something like some 0.3 to 0.5% risk, and they're all doing almost the same setups, if Bitcoin is dumping, most of them will stop me out. So I don't want to enter a lot of positions before I can move my stop loss to at least entry to protect my capital. So, and when the positions are already running and are runners, managing them is not hard at all. Just check the charts now and then. And just set profit targets and move the stop loss if needed. So that's not hard, to be honest. If UFE pumping, I did it. So try the petrol. Not being very much, to be honest. I need to gain this. This is the area to gain. And for now, it actually rejected it. So what did actually Bitcoin do? I haven't looked at it. So Bitcoin did the small failure to gain retest I was talking about. Held the lower zone. So it's on 5 minutes. Yeah, just need to wait. Can reject here. It's more or less the area to gain now. Yeah, need to wait. What else? So Dogecoin, Doge. Let's see. I'm only trading this in BTC here. Okay, I need to do a different exchange. BTC. See, X. So I'm still just laddering in. I have some of my fat finger Doge still, so my average is still very low. I think I have 30% left from the last pump because I did catch the exact bottom here, top I mean, with some luck. And I did play 3 retests. And let's see. So I took this zone. Why did I do that? Let's see. I think I saw something. Oh, I need to scroll back more. Yeah, I think I actually saw something on the super smaller time frames. Yeah, okay, it's the previous zone here. And I exited most of it the last few percent. Let's see this zone. And this retest, this zone. I didn't sell anymore here because I was starting to get low. I didn't buy here, but I'm starting to ladder in from 25. So 23. Wonder if I'm getting filled here. I was filled on 24. I have some orders in 23, and I have all the way down to 18. So let's just see. Profit targets in this area, and in in this area at least, bottom part here. So then we just have to see. NQ&ES, okay. Haven't really traded them for a while, to be honest. I don't have a login set up on this computer, so for now they're just trying to pump for the election, I guess. Let's see. It's probably some daily level or something they rejected for now. No, it's not. 4 hour. This chart might also not be too accurate compared to the real brokers. Did anyone catch what they rejected for now? Was it some hourly level or something? Okay. So, okay, so it was just a failure, previous local failure here. Yeah, don't think I would have played this level with a swing trade. Yeah, I guess I could look at ES on bang. So they at least held. Did they actually hold? Okay, probably did some sweep. That's some local stuff. So they tried to gain back. They already tested this zone. We'll try, yeah. They could reject somewhere in this zone. To be honest, I really don't swing trade a lot. Okay, here's. I don't swing trade ES and NQ a lot lately. Usually when I'm trading it, I'm just scalping the 1 to 3 minutes, just waiting for a sweep and taking that. 3 minutes. I guess if I'm trying to do ES1, I guess this one is maybe more accurate. Yeah, actually. So it gave entry here, I guess. On the top, it also gave entry here for short, but it's not a good one, I guess. I'm not sure I would have taken this one unless it gave a retest under 1 minute. I don't think I would have taken this. So wait for them to lose something more significant, I guess. Yeah. They gain this. I'm not shorting this yet, I guess. I've never been super good at swing trading the NQ&ES, to be honest. I like the movements of some, actually crypto better because they don't care about Trump tweets and so. At least not that much. Okay. So they made a new local high on the micros, but not on the minis. Okay. Sweeps. It's more or less the same as Bitcoin did at Yeah, okay. That a sweep is more or less a past move like Bitcoin did at 12.5. I can just show that first, and I can try to find an example here. I can do the daily BTUSD. So imagine it is happening on the lower time frames, like maybe even on 1 minute. Oh. So imagine that they are just within a 1 minute candle, or maybe a 5 minute, find a important level, then I sweep it. It's just breaking it, instantly rejecting, and then they are retesting it. Then usually when they are doing some these sweeps and they are instantly wicking and rejecting, you can take the retest. So and just have a stop loss. I'm usually not taking a stop loss all the way here. I'm just taking somewhere in the middle. So then this way you have a decent strike rate for the entries, because usually when they are sweep, it will reverse at least for a little bit. So if we can try to do the ES again. ES1. Scholar is very good at explaining the sweeps. So if you haven't done so earlier, I would suggest to check out the VODs and Market Traders TV. Many of us are coming from there, and they are our friends. So if you do a $5 tier 1 sub, you can have access to all their collections. It's extremely good. So Mike and Skinner and Scholar and Tempos and a lot of people have great VODs there. Okay, let's see. Can we find some sweeps? Oh, you could call this a sweep, I guess. So they made a new high here, came back and tested the same zone. How many points? Yeah, just 2 points. So this one could be called a sweep, but often it's just something like this. So this is the, let's call it the level to hold. The sweep below, and you can long the retest. So this is a better example, I guess. Let's see, probably have a lot of them. And here is one, I guess. Yeah, it's super tight, but I guess you got a retest here. Yeah, you got one here. So the sweep below, and you took the retests. You could, the second they move above, you set an order in this range with a stop loss maybe below here to play it. So these ones play out very often. Guess this was just a double top. Yeah, there are a lot of examples of this, but it's basically just break a import level, and you can either long or short depending on the direction. The same level again. Uniswap. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe we can do some live. USDT perpetual. Parabolic, I don't know. For now it's rejecting the failure. So from here and up to here. So this was the last retest, and this was the, yeah, I would ladder in from here to here. So let's just see. it needs to gain above this, I guess. So it rejected it first, held a local higher low, and now it's trying to gain. So yeah, it's holding what it should hold, I guess. So it might just break out now, but it is a level to reject. So a super small scalp would be decent. Okay, I promised to look at the ETH again. Do it in BitMEX. Order scribbles, okay. So 390. I was looking for to go up at least here and hold this zone. Holds in this range. I think Isseldunk also was looking for this zone. They already tested here. So now when they broke this, I don't want this level anymore, because it is a valid entry, but it's better to hold up here now. Stop loss below here maybe. You don't want to retest here again, then it's probably going down here. And the 365 level is quite important now, because that was the previous top here. And did they already retest this zone? 43. Really, but okay, yeah, they could test all the way down here if Bitcoin is starting to misbehave, I guess. But for now, I think I want to hold this zone. They could wick down here and regain again, I guess. And targets. So pretty much need to gain this area. So that's looking good. I was thinking maybe testing up here and try to hold this area. Then it can drive higher. This is the close above full moon level, I guess. They can gain back this. It's looking really good for higher. But this is strong resistance at the moment, so we'll see. What I look for after sweep? Yeah, I'm just taking the super local stuff on a sweep. So usually it's the level is super close. Sometimes they can sweep levels way to the left and do the same setup, because they know people are looking for, let's say, all this stuff on the right is not here, and they have gone above here. And if you go down here, they might just sweep a little bit below, go up, and then you long it again. And this might happen on 50 minutes, on 1 hour, but the plays I like to play are actually on the 1 to 3 minutes on more local stuff. Yeah. And then do we have any more tickers? XMR USD. I think I briefly looked at it. XMR USD, because people want to look at the stuff that already pumped, I guess. So this is not the chart to look at it, I guess. XMR USD. Finex maybe. It's trying to gain at least. Did I do this retest down here? They did this retest of the previous failure. already tested the top zone. Not really, I think. So, expecting a test back down again, I guess. For now, it's okay to go down here. If they start gaining levels above, probably want to hold. See, when do we want to? Yeah, if they can gain above this, it's starting to look really good. And when they gain something important like up here, they want to hold this range now. For now, it's just a waiting game. Buying here is not a good area to buy. The retest was actually quite decent. And I tested this. Yeah, a little bit ugly. I will wait for some local setup, I think, if they are dumping. This area maybe, but I don't think I will buy on the impulse. I will wait for some test of a zone and a regain and buy the high low. Yeah, more or less that. Any more tickers? Bitcoin doing? I'll check that on my own chart. Much yet. It rejected the same zone again for now. Dash, USD. Yeah. For now, okay, they already tested this one now. Did I do this now? Oh, it was here, okay. Yeah, tested, retested the zone above. Now they are most likely trying to hold and wanna hold this area now. And you just do a gain of some sort and at least try to hold a higher low. And this is the area to close above now. So this, if you have longs already, this might be a setup. Let in this area. But I wouldn't start a new position there. Just add. And okay, it's super close to big resistance too, I guess. So yeah, if you're already long, you can add. This was the re-add, to be honest. Up here is a bit FOMO-ish. And we are targeting. So this is there to gain for going much higher. Yeah, I don't like this ticker too much. It's a bit ugly, I guess. So you could try to do a high low if it starts gaining this area. That's why I did this here. The stop loss sucks a little bit, I guess. Yeah. Qton. Q, I guess. Qton. So it didn't do the move up yet. We tested a higher low first. This one needs to gain. That's why I have this line. This area is important from all the way here. Previous failures and so. I can check out algo. So I would wait for it to at least touch this area and do a high low in this area. Yeah, stop loss it's not super great, but yeah, I think if it's can go up here, if I want to hold previous failure here, this level is strong. So if you're already long on this, did it give any good entries previously? Super good, I think. So I would have waited for it to come up here and down this zone. But I guess tested some stuff here. Okay. I'll go. You can do the normal. Yeah, so it rejected more or less the area we looked at. And not so much. So this is a no trade zone for now. I guess this zone is already tested. It's tested the bottom part, then it tested the top part of the previous. Yeah, I think this one wanna hold a higher low for now. Something like this, because most of the stuff down here is already tested. I guess this zone, but then it's more of a short setup if it can go back in this area. So if you already did it give some entry on lower time frames? Oh, it hasn't done the retest. So it rejected this. Really, just yeah, I didn't want this rejection because then it's a little bit more scary to short up here again. But I guess a quick wick up is okay. So it already rejected here. Yeah, I don't really like this setup. It would be better if it just dumped hard. Then I will be looking to ladder in from here to here. And for now, we haven't really lost much. So wait for it to lose something. Do move down here, use this first, I guess. And I guess this zone is okay. It's not super clean. Not looking too good. Let's see, Atom. That one doing. Did retest, and this one did gave a good short, I guess. But I'm not sure it gave any good. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they actually gave a perfect entry. Because it lost, yeah, actually didn't lose that much. And it has cost, yeah. I think I would, if I took this route, I would for sure have a first profit target here. Because it didn't really lose some important stuff yet. Just some local stuff. And it did already gain and retest this area. So it's a good first touch, first reaction, but it's also held what it should. So for now, it's okay. But if I start gaining this, they'll most likely take out this one. Confirmation for the short will be if they first close below here and then lose this. Did I miss something in chat? don't think so. I would just want to add something more for the risk management stuff, because that's so extremely important and most people, suck at it. So this one I have learned from the people in Market Traders TV. I think it was Tempos mostly that did it. So just a repeat of what they are told us earlier. But it's almost all of you probably seen this before. But when you're trading, you have 4 types of trades of, let's see, BL, V, okay, yeah, Honors and glass, and you want to use, I, not B, it's, whatever, big loss, what did I do now? Big winner, big loser, small, big winner, small loser, big loser. Did I do something wrong? Big loser twice? Oh, sorry. It should be, okay. Small winner should this one should be. Professional streamer. Okay. Small winner, not minor. Yeah. Okay. So when you're trading, small loser is just fine. A big winner is really nice. Small winner is also very nice. This decent. But when you are trading, this is the one you need to get rid of. And the way to do this is to use proper risk management. Use a 1 to 2% maximum loss of the account if you're getting stopped. And if you're doing proper risk management all the time and can get rid of the big losers, and you have decent risk reward trades, you will make money. This is the important part. Get rid of this and you will be fine. It's easy as that. You need some okay-ish strike rates, but get rid of this and profits will come. Yeah. Let's do some other chart, and you can clean up this one later. What's happening here? Link held, trying to reject this zone still. I was looking for a pullback and try to hold the same zone here again, a high low and go, but this one zone is already tested, so I guess they want to hold the top area now. If not, they will most likely do a pullback, maybe all the way down here. ADA, okay, I can look at ADA. Bitcoin is still undecided. They did go to the range we are looking for. This is the range I want them to hold if they're testing the top area again. Something in 11, 6, 11, 7. Maybe they could be a little bit below. Thank you. So, yeah, Bitcoin is looking okay. I guess if Trump is tweeting again and yes, he's doing a $500 wick down, BTC can dump. Okay, ADA, okay. I need to clean up this one later. So ADA, So here is an example of the levels to hold when you're testing the top. When you're testing the top range, then this was the area they were supposed to hold on the top. This area-ish. And they rejected it first. Made lower. They went lower. Now, when they tested the top again, they want to hold the previous failure. If not, they're probably testing the lower zone again. So that's on the bigger setup. It's the same for BTC. Going back here. Control select zone. Okay, yeah, great. I'm not that used to drawing on my own charts. I usually just have a few lines. So if Bitcoin, hide everything. Yeah. So if Bitcoin is testing top again, we actually want them to hold at least the middle zone here. More or less the same zone they are rejecting now is what I want them to hold if they are testing the top zone. And in BitMEX, I actually think that was the zone they went to after testing 12.3 BT. Because it was so funny, because when they were going there, I was telling a joke in the chat and said, here, watch them go to, I said 12,300, I think, but watch them go to 12,300 and then wick it down to 10.6. So they did. And I actually think they did this one too, didn't they? I think I also said it here. Or maybe I misremember. Maybe it was 12.3. Oh, this is the current. Let's see. Yeah, it was. Oh, sorry, I was misremembering. It was this one. Watch them go to 12.3 and then wick it to 11.6. I said actually, and I just posted a screenshot. I remember, and this happened 2 minutes after I did the screenshot and said it after I said it in chat. I mean, I posted a screenshot of my comment and did a lull because they did exactly that one. Yeah, I think quite a few people. Imagine all the breakout traders. Yeah, we broke 12.1. Now we're going to 13.7. Bam. Stopped everyone out. And the people not using stop loss got liquidated and everyone was happy. At least I was. Okay, everyone in our chat was happy. Except from Iseldonk. 13.3. Yeah. I think. Do I have my Coinbase chart yet? USD. So if we are breaking 12.1, looking for 14.3. We will try to reject here at first a little bit. So see, but I think if they are breaking and starting to close above 12.1, we will go up in the 14s. It's extremely likely that they will have some sort of a rejection up here. Maybe even go back down and test 12.1. But I think they will go higher, to be honest. I will take all the short setups. If you haven't seen this algo pulse earlier, we learned this from Mule Skinner in the Market Traders TV channel. So the pull is a projection of a previous move, and it actually predicted the 9-7 hold. And it's actually predicted the 12-1 level 2. So I have to be honest, when we broke 12-3, this was my previous short from before. When we broke this, I expected to go up here to at least 13 something. I had a level at 12.8, I remember, as a profit target. But so what happened here? So I think maybe it was destined to reject here, but what I think also might have happened is that the market makers decided that we finally gonna break now. And when we did, I just don't think volume was there. So volume wasn't there for the retail, didn't FOMO in enough and then because I think market makers sometimes just do stuff and try to decide a direction, but if the market isn't interesting in pushing, they'll just do a failure, push it down, and if people aren't interested in buying here, the breakout, how interested are they in breaking the previous failure? So the FOMO, they're just pushing up again, taking profit on shorts here, from here, will actually start to turn the market around again, and FOMO is kicking in, but they're just setting up for a failure now, and then we move down. I think market makers isn't always, they don't know the next move. They know the local stuff, but they don't know where BTC will go. They will just try to direct and push in important situations when it's ready, but they are waiting for a reaction from the market and playing that one. So that's one of the reasons I think for this move. I might be wrong. It might be super obvious for someone that we will reject here, but yeah, I was expecting higher. Okay, have a nice one. So now we're trying to gain again. So you just see from the pulse, we didn't want to break this. And if you are starting to break here, I think we will test the 8. And after this, I don't think we want to lose 11.6 again, to be honest. I think we just want to hold it. At least if you go below, we need to gain it back soon. But this is after going to 14. Okay, that was Bitcoin. So I think the markets often function this way when the big boys, the market makers can just be big boys, big banks, not in crypto, I think, but pushing stuff like they want. And I think they are just interacting mostly at the critical phases, maybe pushing it above important stuff. And sometimes I don't just think they are trying to help the market making a decision and just wait for the market to react. And if market isn't willing to do what they want, then they are reversing it. So yeah. Let's see. It's this one. It isn't a fib of. a normal fib is a projection. So see, we are only using the whole numbers, and it's actually just extending this move into the future, because price tend to do the same stuff again in multiples like this. So it's quite interesting. It's a price action projection. It's not just from the top to the bottom. It's from the levels they held and rejected, more or less. So it's extremely accurate in most cases if you pull it from the correct place. Yeah, I guess you scale the move. It's just a bigger picture extension of a previous move into the future. And if it has certain rules, if you go to, if you haven't been there, if you go to here and sub in the Twitch and get access to the collections, there are a lot of words named magic fibs. And this one will try to explain this setup. I think it works best on. I have drawn it on 1 hour, but I think 4 hour and up. So you need to find the important thing is it needs to do price discovery. So it needs to do a new low for it to work. And I think we did it on Link and Uni. Maybe I can recreate it. So for Link, I might do the wrong poll here, but I can just try to show an example. I think we did this one. Well, pull from. You can pull from. You wait for a new price discovery locally, and you pull from the retest the higher low after, and from the previous failure, something like this. This is not super accurate, but you get the point. And then you get, yeah, okay, it lined up decently. So then you get these fibs, and you use 0, you might use 1, but 0, 2, 4, 6, and so on. And now, what did we actually test? Oh. We tested a 4. Now we probably want to hold the 2. Yeah, it's not magic fibs. This is a simplified version. I actually did a session with Skinner, but I haven't really had time to study it. So yeah, this one is super nice to see. The 2 actually lines up with the important zone 2. So this is very nice. I don't want too many of these on stream. This is Bitcoin. Let's go back to 4 hour or something. Yeah. But check out the Market Traders TV. They have an insane VOD collection. So it's really worth using some time there. Super great. So, and there is, I will also follow, this Mule Skinner dude on Twitter, because when he's on Market Traders TV, it's really worth to watch. It's extremely good. Yeah, so I have no problem to recommend watching on a different stream, because this one is great for when Skinner's on. Okay, yeah, follow that guy and just watch these people when he's on. It's, yeah, don't miss it. It's super great. And if you follow him and just go on stream when he's there. Yeah, thank you for the command. Okay, something else you want me to look at? I just want to show once again my free tools you can use for risk management. Okay, I have it here. So if you're trading stocks, I have a risk-free tool on this address. There's some links too. So if this is your account size and the risk percentage you want to use, you're putting in your entry and your stop loss. Just use some random thing. Let's say you buy something at 500 with the stop loss at 490 and your account size is $10,000. So you can do 10 shares. So because you're risking $100 on this one for 1%. And we have a similar tool for futures. If you're trading on leverage, it will actually be the same because leverage doesn't impact the risk. You're just using less margin for the same trade. So here, 10K, let's do 100 and 1% risk. I would recommend using 1 to 2% maximum, and usually when I'm trading, to be honest, I use 0.5 often. So let's say you enter a yes trade. This is the mini, so that's why I did 100K. So let's say you enter just do a random one, and you use 4-point stop loss. So then you can do 5 contracts on a mini. If this was the micro, you could do 50. And I have Binance risk.com. This is a risk calculator for Binance. So just input your account size and your the pair you want to trade to be 0.5% risk. The leverage in this one will not impact the calculations, and it will never impact the risk percentage and the contract size, position size anyways. But this one doesn't have a liquidation price calculation yet. So let's say you enter at 0.24 and a stop loss on 23.80 or something, some random entry. This will show you could do 2,500 XRP. And I have a bitmaxrisk.com. So let's say you have 0.5 Bitcoin account, 1% risk. Here you can also input leverage, and you do an entry of 10,950 and a stop loss of 10,850 by total number of contracts you can do. And this one will also tell you the maximum leverage you can do. So that's quite useful. These calculation tools, are built into my trading tools. Then you can input do this calculation, and you can actually execute the orders too. So if you watch my YouTube channel, I have a lot of videos showing those I actually think I have them direct. Yeah, and one for Binance tool too. We'll show you the tools. It's quite useful because you can trade directly from the calculation. You can leveling orders, and you can do conditional setups you cannot do directly on the exchange. They actually have a Binance spot tool too, with a built-in stop loss helper. So That way you can do a stop loss before the entry. So that's nice. In normal Binance, you cannot set the stop loss before you enter. Thank you for the sub. Okay, I'm just as a dev, the only language I know is PHP, and I'm not super good at it, but I make it work. I'm better at the logical part of it, I guess. So, but the tools should work, and quite a few of the people here have been using it. So, okay, go back. Did something exciting happen yet? Really? We are trying to gain. Retested. So, really trying to gain. It looks like they are, I guess. Did some time frame close nicely now? Yeah, I've been not in any way long here, but it's looking decent, I guess. There will be a pullback at some time, so just wait for that one. The first level I would even consider longing on a smaller, lower time frame setup is this range, 11,400s. Okay, any more questions or tickers or long BNB 29? Why didn't this control? Okay. BNB USDT. So what did they do? First of all, did I ever retest here? They didn't. So yeah, it's a possible way area too long. I wouldn't go in hard, but they also shouldn't lose this zone now. So okay, let's just actually use this as a good example. So let's say we were to ladder in from 20, let's say from 29 down to top zone here, something like this, 28.3 with a stop loss 27.8. Let's use this for some. Okay. So the average will be the, let's see, what will the average be? Let's just call it 28.6. And we have 2K. Did BTC breakout? Oh, great. Okay, 2 seconds. I will check it out. So 1% risk and 28.6 and 27.8 stop loss. Buy. So you can do 25 BNB. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I said BTC looked okay, and it actually did go to the next zone. Oh, I finally got my profit targets in Kraken. That's great. So it's starting to test the levels I were looking for. These zones, and I actually wanted to go here. That's the start of the move up. And it's also the level they should have held here. I guess this zone is okay. So we are starting to get to the short area, I guess. start closing above here. Starting to look good. This area. From here, move to the high, and this is the local, because at the moment they went up here again, the area to reject. And invalidation of that will be to just go higher. And you see they tested it first, tried to hold it, but just went up and rejected it again. And I think this was the bound. Okay, now this was the first, or did they? I don't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, okay. They just rejected the same zone again. The same. So, and I tested the start of the move here. I did another failure. I didn't take this one, but I remember I took. Let's see, this was the local stuff. I took this one, and I took this one. I'd take. I didn't take this one. I took this one. I think the retest here. Yeah. Okay. This was much more local. Just mix them. So how high did they go? And more importantly, how high did they go in Kraken now? They're still lagging, but at least I got my profit target now. Yeah, okay. I don't really want them to lose this, but the only easy. So this. Okay, why is this so important? This is the last rejection before making a new low here. So this is a important level, but this is important too, because this was the lower part of the rejection on the move down, and now they are trying to, or actually they have started to gain the top of it. So if they are losing this now, I'm expecting quite a big of a move down. So I will do some very small orders on impulse in this area, but they could test lower. I don't want them to lose this area close below here. Then it's starting to look scary, but they could wick a little bit, I guess. So it's better to hold this area now. And now when they are starting to gain here, better to hold here. And if they're gaining up here, we don't really want to go, yeah, at least not go below here, but I want to hold a higher zone. I have a different chart with this market. I have a different chart with this, let's see, a little bit lower, from here to 300 or something. Yeah, this zone marked as the zone I wanted to hold if they're going up here. Actually, a little bit higher even. So we'll see. This was the zone I wanted them to hold after going here. And you see they went below, just did a high low, and just rejected the top of it and dumped. So yeah. Let's just see what they're doing. This is the zone. Starting to ladder in some short sets. below here. For now, I'm just taking profits on mostly my spot BTC. So we'll see just need to wait and see. Taking profits on longs, I often do front run a little bit, and then looking for shorts, I often try to back run and at least ladder in and increment the order size, so the biggest orders are in the top. Yeah. Any more questions? I think this 20 minutes session was a little bit extended. Oh, actually, I think viewership is still quite decent. I'm turning off, going off the mic now, but the VOD reset is getting really close. So this time I will actually do a VOD reset on purpose. So it will be super great if some of you could leave the stream running. Good for the viewership and for other people to see it. And last time I was closing, I clicked the stop stream instead of the mute mic. So that was not so smart. So it would be nice if you could just refresh the stream after when I'm doing the reset. Because the last few times it hasn't restarted automatically. So, and I will be in chat after. So if you want to ask some questions, just hit me up in Discord or in chat. So please refresh. And for the next one, okay, have a nice evening and afternoon and all that. Okay, later.